In the early 1960s, in the dense forests of Central Africa, a strange creature was captured. He looked like a chimpanzee, but something was off. He walked upright, almost like a man. His face was unusually flat, and his behavior disturbingly human. They named him Oliver. By the 1970s, Oliver would be paraded across America as the humanzee, a supposed hybrid of man and ape. Some believed he was a circus trick. Others whispered he was the product of Cold War science created in secret laboratories. And for decades, one question haunted scientists, reporters, and the public alike. Was Oliver just a chimpanzee or something far more unsettling? Oliver was likely born around 1960 in the Congo River Basin, a region that, at the time, was in turmoil. The Republic of the Congo had just gained independence from Belgium in 1960, and the area was dangerous, unstable, and filled with mercenaries, poachers, and traders. During this period, many wild animals, especially chimpanzees, were captured and sold to Western trainers and circuses. It was in this chaotic backdrop that Oliver was taken as a young infant. From the start, he was different. Unlike other chimps who moved on all fours, Oliver preferred to walk upright on two legs. His keepers noticed his smaller, flatter nose and his rounder head. He didn't look or act like the other chimps around him. By the late 1960s, Oliver was purchased by Frank and Janet Berger, a couple in the United States who worked as animal trainers. They used exotic animals for performances and entertainment, often providing creatures to Hollywood films and television shows. It was under their care that Oliver's legend grew. In 1976, a reporter from the New York Times covered Oliver's unusual behavior, noting how eerily human he appeared. Around the same time, television appearances helped fuel his fame. He was showcased not just as a chimp, but as something other. During the 1970s, America was captivated by pseudoscience and fringe theories. This was the decade of Erich von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods and the height of public fascination with UFOs, cryptids, and secret government experiments. Oliver fit perfectly into this cultural moment. Crowds came to see him at carnivals and sideshows, advertised on posters as Oliver, the humanzee, half man, half ape, the missing link. The idea that Oliver could be a hybrid wasn't just circus hype, it tapped into real anxieties of the time. Remember, this was the Cold War era. The US and the Soviet Union were racing not just in space exploration, but also in science and genetics. In fact, in the 1920s, a Soviet biologist named Ilya Ivanov had attempted to create a human-ape hybrid through artificial insemination experiments in West Africa. Though his experiments failed, the rumors persisted for decades. So when Oliver appeared in the 1970s, a chimp who looked and acted strangely human, people wondered, could this be the result of some hidden program carried out in secret labs in the US or abroad? Was Oliver an accidental discovery or part of a deliberate scientific project? By the 1980s, Oliver was no longer just a circus attraction. He had become a scientific curiosity. He was examined by researchers, and his skull and facial measurements were compared to typical chimpanzees. Some scientists admitted Oliver did not quite fit the mold. His smaller skull, flatter face, and upright gait made him stand out. But conclusive answers didn't come until the 1990s. In 1996, researchers at the University of Chicago finally conducted comprehensive DNA testing on Oliver. The results? Oliver was 100% chimpanzee. No human DNA, no hybridization, no secret genetic engineering. The mystery seemed solved. But here's the catch. Even the scientists admitted that his behavior could not be explained by genetics alone. His social preferences, his upright posture, his intelligence, all of it remained deeply unusual. The myth was dead, but the enigma lingered. In 1998, Oliver was retired to Primarily Primates, a sanctuary in San Antonio, Texas. Here, after decades of exploitation and public spectacle, he finally lived in peace. Caretakers described him as gentle and calm. Though he had arthritis from years of walking upright, he continued to prefer standing on two legs whenever possible. Oliver spent his days quietly, often observing visitors with his thoughtful eyes. To those who saw him, he felt more like an old man than an animal. On June 2, 2012, Oliver passed away at the age of about 55 years, an impressive lifespan for a chimpanzee. Oliver's life stretched across one of the most turbulent and fascinating periods in modern history. Born in Africa during the chaos of decolonization, displayed in the U.S. during the cultural upheaval of the 1970s, tested during the scientific boom of the 1990s, retired peacefully as the world entered the digital age. And yet, despite all the science, Oliver leaves us with a haunting question. What truly separates us from animals? Is it DNA? Is it behavior? Or something deeper, something that Oliver embodied but we still cannot define? Even after his death, Oliver remains a reminder that evolution is not always neat, and that sometimes nature produces beings that defy our categories and challenge our understanding of what it means to be human. So I'll ask you, do you believe Oliver was just a rare chimp with unusual traits? Or do you think science didn't tell us the full story? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries where history, science, and the unknown collide.